on the UNLV campus as we are set to go. Emory in navy and William Smith in white.
Some really nice direct balls by Emory up the field, trying to get their attack going early on, looking for Emory Rizzuti.
Herons have it, looking for the quick counter attack. Jersey tug, not enough to slow down the run there of the Herons' Moira Putt.
But what you're really noticing is all the pace that William Smith has along the wings, and that could be a very big factor.
Up the line there by Tang. There's Putt coming in with the challenge. The speed of movement, the pace that this William Smith team has. Chase Korfman steering that back to Davidson. Another win by William Smith in the midfield.
The other thing that I'm really marveling at is the speed that we're seeing out of the Herons. Darby did a good job getting to the ball, and I think Emory's back line has done a nice job in these opening moments containing these attacking runs. Clearly they're familiar with William Smith's style.
Had that little triangle working for a moment with Plants, Nichols, and Putt.
And Caitlin Nimmer certainly is one that you are going to want to keep your eyes on. She does just about everything out on the field. 11 goals, 9 assists.
What can William Smith do on the counter attack? That is caught up to by Darby. Neat little flick on from Putt.
Just looking at these rosters, so many young players who have stepped in.
Eventually the offside flag went up there against Emory. This ball deflecting out to Putt. Makes one move, trying to get around Davidson. And drags a low shot well wide of Sofia Garcia's goal.
But a nice response on the counter for William Smith. With Emory possessing the ball so much, the Herons going to want to take advantage when they do get these chances. Some good foot skills by Putt. It's another player who is really known for how savvy she is out on the field, her understanding of the game.
Inserted into the starting lineup about midway through the year. Has 3 game-winning goals over the second half of the season. First William Smith corner. Garcia got a touch to it. Some pressure from the Herons. Ends up producing the turnover. Putt. Leaving that one off for rough check. We're talking about coaches. I mentioned the connection on the Emory sideline with the 2-time Division I national champion. Well capped for the U.S. national team as well. That's Catherine Whitehill. Also was an outstanding commentator when that was part of her career, but 130 appearances for the U.S. Our second half, about half a minute old now. And William Smith in the white jerseys tonight, attacking the goal to our right. Here is Putt. And wins the second corner of the match for the Herons.
The 47th minute.
2 match winners already, potentially a third, although there is tons of time left for Emory to answer.
Well, and Allison Wilbur, as we talked about, was telling us about all the pressure they had placed on her very young shoulders. And again, I feel like that was a set piece that was designed for her, and she absolutely executed on that. Now you just see, it feels like William Smith even more energized out on the field right now in their possession.
Putt getting to the byline. That cross is blocked, and William Smith is screaming for a penalty here. We do have video review. It was not used in the earlier game, but it was employed a couple of times in the men's semifinals yesterday, and the referee is going to take a look at this.
And again, first 5 minutes of the half, Jeremy. It is a dangerous time. It is an important time. Love the adjustments that we have seen out of William Smith. They have paid off for the Heron. So we'll get another look here.
It's the cross from Putt. The defender for Emory is Davidson. That's going to be close. Are those arms
close.
in a natural position?
We'll see if we can see it from a different angle here. And I think this is a very close call, but a crucial call here. And it looks like they are going to call that no penalty. And a big sigh of relief from the Emory Eagles, because that could have been a game-changing moment.
Comes to Krufcheck. Right now the Herons just keeping the foot on the accelerator.
Resetting, getting some time of possession, doing what was working so well in the positive moments of the first half for the Eagles, because they got so many chances based on the speed they have on the wings.
Putt and Davidson tangle, and the whistle goes against the UAA Defensive Player of the Year, Razy. Glancing header by Nichols.
Another nice play in the air, and great speed again from the Herons.
This is Putt. Caught up to there by Miller, but creates a little bit of space, gets the cross away. Ostracco not able to control, plants the follow-up, and that got blocked by Tang.
And I will say, I've been impressed with Putt as well, and her technical skill on the ball. We've seen it on display several times today. She did such a nice job on that cross, being able to withstand the tackle from the defender and win the loose ball. She certainly can be an absolute factor out on the field for William Smith.
It really feels right now like Emory is hanging on by a thread. The energy, the intensity, and the accuracy of some of these passes that the Herons are making.
They had to come back. They forced PKs and they won. So Emory has certainly been in this situation before. They have been resilient, and they need to draw on that experience from that game to get back into this one. Plenty of time on the clock for Emory to do just that.
Career goal to double her team's advantage here in the semifinals.
Also in for the Herons.
We got a bit of a rest for Moira Vanderput, who's been at the center of a lot of the attacking prowess we've seen from William Smith in the second half. Vanderput back out there. Hannah Goodness, the rookie, is in as well. Even if this outcome doesn't go Emory's way, invaluable experience that the Eagles are picking up as they try to hold serve in the UAA and continue to have some national success. And there is Garcia with the big punch to deny Moira Vanderput.
It's really a well-struck ball. Very dangerous.
Vanderput, she's had an excellent game tonight.
She really has, and you have to remember she was a player who was out with injury over the summer, was not available to play until October, started getting minutes. Has such a phenomenal work rate on both sides of the ball, and she has truly been impactful in this contest.
Player who does have an NCAA tournament hat trick. Those are hard to come by, even for elite players. That came against SUNY Delhi back in the first round in 2022. 11 career goals for the Amsterdam native.
Anna Nichols replacing number 6, Hannah Goodness.
Into space for Vanderput. Has already forced one big save out of Garcia. Vanderput again trying to finish this one off. Blazes one high.
She is an impact player. So fun to watch. Moira Vanderput has put on a show today for William Smith. She has great pace. Look at the technical speed on the change of direction. I love that decision making by Moira Vanderput.
That is the UAA Defensive Player of the Year, who she was taking on there, Michelle Davidson.
Zudi and Nemmer, who were so impactful. One a freshman, one a sophomore.
And Camp and Woodall.
Get a goal here in the second half of Sunday. I am so excited for the Eagles. I cannot wait to see them play next year. But right now, William Smith has earned themselves a date with the Wash U Bears. It's going to be a very fun one on Sunday, Jeremy.
So the Herons get the 657th win of Alice Ann Wilbur's illustrious career. They are back into the championship game for the 6th time in program history. That's going to do it for our coverage from Las Vegas tonight. For Monica Moore and our entire crew, I'm Jeremy Franklin saying so long. It's William Smith back into the national championship game as the Herons defeat Emory